you believe miracles are real? Not just for other people, not just in stories you've heard, but for you in your actual life with your actual problems. Because I used to wonder that too, until the miracles started happening to me. A tumor that vanished on an operating table, a dream that predicted I was in labor almost 3 months before my due date, 14 years of healing work that ended with my MS disappearing completely. I'm not here to convince you of anything. I'm here to share what I know. And what I know is this: miracles are not rare. They are available to everyone, including you. My miracles journey started earlier than I even understood at the time. When I was 3 years old, I fell into a lake at night. It took a long time and a lot of CPR to get me breathing again. Around 5, I fell into the deep end of a swimming pool and sank to the bottom. A worker jumped in and pulled me out. I didn't understand it then, but looking back, Spirit was already at work. In my 20s and early 30s, I struggled with endometriosis, 3 surgeries. Each time they cleaned everything up, and over time it would return. Before my 4th surgery, something stopped the gurney outside the operating room. My surgeon had just found a large tumor on my ultrasound. He needed my signature before he could continue. I went still inside, and I said silently, "I am done." When I woke up, my surgeon came to my room with a look I will never forget. The tumor was gone. Every bit of scar tissue from all the 3 previous surgeries completely gone. He said the only explanation is a miracle. Years later, at 24 weeks pregnant, I had a vision dream so real it changed everything. I was in the delivery room. I noticed I didn't know how to do Lamaze breathing because I hadn't started the classes yet. Then I saw a calendar. The date said September 16th. My due date was late November. The next morning, I had slight cramping and called my doctor immediately. My baby had already dropped into the birth canal. On September 16th, the exact date in my dream, they finally found an experimental medication that stopped the immediate labor. I was eventually sent home and was put on bed rest for the remainder of my pregnancy. That dream didn't just warn me, it saved my son's life. In my 50s, a neurologist diagnosed me with multiple sclerosis. I told Spirit if I needed this for the rest of my life, I accept it. But in the meantime, I'm going to work on healing it, even though there is not a cure. And I did for 14 years. Deep inner work, personal growth, spiritual practice, alternative healing, more sessions than I can count. In 2018, I traveled to San Miguel de Allende in Mexico, where I met a curandero who became the final piece of that long journey. I have been MS-free ever since. There were other miracles, a large breast lump that vanished before a biopsy, with my doctor saying she'd never seen anything like it. Suspected uterine and ovarian cancer. After 3 weeks of intensive alternative healing, all biopsies came back negative. And I just recently had an unexpected move with less than 30 days to find a home. I surrendered completely, thanked Spirit in advance, and within days found myself standing in the perfect place with an owner who said he had been praying for someone exactly like me. So how do you open the door to miracles in your own life? It starts with one belief: that you deserve them. Believe that Spirit is available to help you with anything. A physical illness, an emotional wound, a logistical problem. Nothing is too small, nothing is too big. Then increase the time you devote to your spiritual practice. Listen to sacred music, meditate, pray, do daily affirmations, surrender to Spirit. And here's the most powerful shift I can offer you. Instead of asking Spirit for a miracle, thank Spirit in advance for the blessing that is already on its way. That single practice changed everything for me. I don't know what you're facing right now, but I do know this: miracles are not reserved for a special few. They are available to you right now, exactly as you are. Start believing, start opening, start calling them in. What are you waiting for? If this resonated with you, please subscribe for more stories about healing, faith, and living guided by Spirit, and share this with someone who needs to hear it today.